Melomakarona is a must for Christmas, festive season, or your special occasions. And today I will be sharing with you my secret recipe because sharing is caring. Everything you see on this channel is healthy with low sugar, just the right amount to enjoy this delightful dessert. A fusion of premium butter, Greek olive oil, honey, orange zest, cinnamon, all fused, baked to perfection, topped with black chocolate and sprinkled with walnuts. I wish you a wonderful Merry Christmas. Allez, let's enjoy it. Okay, let's start this. Merry Christmas, everybody. A mouthful of delight melting in your mouth like snowflakes. Share, like, and subscribe, and enjoy your holidays with your loved ones and family. For the syrup, we have 500 grams of sugar, low on sugar, a cinnamon stick, 5 to 6 cloves, 1.5 liter of water, a squeeze of lemon, and at the end we will add the honey, about 250 grams of that. On to high heat, we add our water and we bring to a boil with the squeeze of lemon. Let's not forget the skin of one orange. After boiling our syrup for 5 minutes, we turn off the heat, we allow to cool down. For our dough, we've got 1.5 kilogram of fine flour, the zest of 1 orange, 400 grams of butter room temperature, 1 small spoon of cinnamon, about 10 grams, 10 grams of vanilla sugar, and 20 grams of baking powder. Now for the sugar, I always go low on that, so I'm putting only 50 grams of sugar. If you want, you could have 250 grams of that. Then we mix everything together. Of course, you could add your favorite liquor. I'm going to add a bit of my Jim Beam whiskey, about a couple of spoons of that. Let's go. After mixing our dry ingredients very well, we will add the oil. I don't use vegetable oil. I always use good quality Greek olive oil. We add exactly half the amount of the flour, so 750 ml of Greek olive oil, and we continue mixing. This is exactly the texture that we want. You see that? It's like wet sand. In the meantime, we allow our syrup to cool down and we take out the orange skin. We separate the dough into the size that we desire. We shape in round balls. Now that the syrup is cold, we're going to add our honey, about 250 ml of that beautiful Greek honey. Then we shape the Melomakarona into an elongated shape, pressing on it so it will be all flat. We're going to bake in a preheated oven at 180 Celsius. Allez, off we go into our oven. A good 30 minutes into baking. Once our Melomakarona get golden brown, we take out and we allow to cool down. We dip into our syrup for about 10 to 20 seconds. Once the Melomakarona are cold, we dip in our cold syrup, then we place on a metallic net like that, because if you place on a platter and you try to remove, then they will break apart. After leaving our Melomakarona on the rack for 5 to 6 hours to completely get dried, we're going to take and cover with chocolate. On a bain-marie, I have 300 grams of dark chocolate. I added about 40 milliliter of the syrup. I don't want it to go into waste. And then we're going to bring this to a gentle boil. Once we have that consistency, we are able now to coat our Melomakarona. We coat our Melomakarona in such a way so we have that effect. Then with our crushed almonds, we take a small amount and we put on top of it. Look how beautiful it is now. We need to allow them to totally cool down. In the meantime, on a platter, we have to place a layer of the walnuts so they don't stick on the plate.